I feel that walking has become another chore. I don't think I can go on walking anymore. Forgive me for those words, I know they're but a cliche to you, but life is tiring, my feet are feeling sore. I wish that I could have a bit of time to heal the ache that's growing stronger all the time. But I know time stops for nobody, let alone me, so I go inevitably. Yeah, 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 yeah. When everything's going rather happily, it turns out life is just playing a trick on me. It's slightly shameful to admit the truth, I end up in tears, and so return the same old melancholy. I miss when life was just simplicity, and misery wasn't always chasing after me. It's pretty obvious now, I should have left my regret, but I hold on to it so foolishly. Maybe I overact a bit, it hasn't destroyed me yet, has it? But everything I desire is always just too far to reach. Honestly, it's just me, brainlessly, so silly, always hoping for good to be. If that's the case, then just tear my plea. Pick me up and drop me into unfaltering sleep. You say to look hard for a solution, but would that depend on the person? So I could never know, I could never believe a word anyone said. I know that everyone has their hardships. It's fairly clear to me that I'm not alone, but how is it that they can just leave them? I just don't know it all. Often I'm told I need to clean up my act, although maturity is something I lack, and so when the simple little problem arrives, I overthink them over and over again. It seems that the world is just a troublesome place, and sometimes I think that I should just end the pain. You're sick, aren't you, dear? I'm sick of the tears. Why can't everything just end simply? Everything I aspire to be is nothing that will become of me. If my expectations are too far-fetched, then just what am I to do? Give a sign, a reason not to die. Give me a chance to prove my worth. I constantly search for a place to cry. Why won't these tears just stop pouring from my eyes? It's hard to constantly think of the same things. It's just unnecessary to think too much. You always told me stars would glide me back home, although they only show at night. You always showed me so much kindness. I don't deserve it, I failed you too much. I think my tiny heart is going to split. Just leave it be for now. Step back from me, please leave me be. The so deceitful road that I stumble on is never going to end. Scared happy, goat happy, then what am I after all? Dum bum bum ba da da dum da da dum.